Hi, welcome to the Self and Soul Awareness module of our Orientation for the Sacred Gifts of Egypt retreat. This, to me, is the foundation module for everything that you're going to be doing and seeing. In Egypt, you are really given an opportunity to discover yourself in a new and different way. And during our retreat, we will have moments where we hit the pause button and we do what's called a retreat within the retreat, where we are spending time working on some of these fundamental desires I have for you to grow emotionally, mentally, spiritually. This is really a great opportunity for you to take the person that you are coming into this experience, really maximizing the growth that happens to you on the inside, and then walking in a new way with a new awareness when you get back into your life. So that is my optimal goal for you. So in this video, I just want to tell you a few of the assumptions that I come into this conversation with, so you understand where I'm coming from. When I say assumptions, I mean some guiding beliefs that I have in my head at all times that I think of when I'm seeing you, when I'm interacting with you, when I'm interacting with people in general. So when I first started to craft this retreat and I was thinking about who are these women who are going to come, I didn't have your faces yet and I didn't have your names yet, but I did have this sense of who you are internally as a human being, as an amazing woman. And so I want to share those with you. Before I share the assumptions, I want to tell you the 5 words that came to me when I was standing in the Philoh Temple at the altar. And that's an experience you'll be having the first day that we're in Aswan. I got this sense of women because this was a room where the priestesses used to come for worship, for making offerings. And the 5 words that came to me about women in general were that women are sacred, women are timeless, women are loved, and women are whole, and women are powerful. So sacred, timeless, loved, whole, and powerful. And so there are moments that we as women can get a glimpse of that. And then there are moments that we completely lose touch with that. And instead we have this voice of negative judgment about ourselves. So I am holding you up to a standard that at your essence, that is who you are: sacred, timeless, loved, whole, and powerful. So now the assumptions that I have about all humans. First assumption is that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. So whatever skin you walk in, whatever spiritual belief system, whatever religion, whatever your lifetime has brought you to, at the essence, all of us are spiritual beings having a human experience. And so I operate on that belief when I am talking to people. And when I am talking to you and working with you on your personal growth and development, I will be searching for that soul that I believe is inside you. My second assumption is that whatever pain you are experiencing, and we are all experiencing some type of pain, whether it is physical, emotional, spiritual, mental, circumstantial, whatever pain you are experiencing holds a purpose for you. There is a lesson in your pain. And that you can discover your purpose in your pain. And so if you're coming to this experience with us, really struggling with something, it may be something that may feel like a small thing to other people. But if you have a pain or a suffering, I believe that there is purpose in that pain for you. And I hope that this journey together can help you unpeel the layers of the onion and unveil what that might be for you. The third thing, and I'm glancing over at my notes, I wrote these down months and months and months ago. You're capable of learning the physical, emotional, and spiritual skills that you need to progress to the next level of well-being. So I know there have been times in my life where I have had tremendous amounts of self-doubt about my capacity to change or shift direction. So now you're all here and you've all decided to take this journey. So that tells me already that you are ready to have an experience that is profoundly impactful. There are resources for you everywhere, and you're choosing to take opportunity to use this trip to expand into your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. And hopefully, my hope for this group is that we can develop a trust with each other, that we can help each other expand into the best version of ourselves, at least in part, while we're on this trip. The fourth one, and we talked about this in our first call a little bit. You deserve to be treated with mercy and compassion by everyone, and that includes yourself. Sometimes we are the hardest people on ourselves. We are the most judgmental with ourselves. So the mercy and compassion, we can't do it in the outside world if we don't first learn how to do it with ourselves. So I am going to be holding you and your experiences in grace so that you can learn, if you need to, some self-compassion. The last thing is a belief about the resources in the world. And I believe that you can connect to everyone and everything that you need to shift your current reality. So while we're on the trip, while we're doing this retreat within the retreat, we'll be busily about doing amazing things, visiting incredible places. And then when we hit that pause button, we'll be practicing some very practical experiences of being in the moment and learning how to shift your perspective and your perception. So that is what the Self and Soul Awareness module is about. I have some activities that I'm going to be teaching about on our Facebook page. And then once they're on the Facebook page, I'll also go ahead and post them in here. But some of these things are easier if I teach them live with some interaction. Some of the things we'll be doing is we will be looking at our current reality, taking a snapshot of our current reality. We'll be setting some intentions for the trip. And then we're going to be doing some practicing presencing. And that looks a bunch of different ways. We're going to be doing some presencing in the moment awareness. We are going to be looking at how to be in presence, and that has some different connotations. And I'm really, really excited about this part. This is the piece that I hold really, really dear. And you, I trust, are going to have an amazing transformation. For some of you, it may be a micro transformation. And for some of you, it may be a really major life-altering transformation. And I'm grateful that I get the opportunity to witness that. And I'm glad that each of us get to witness that for each other. So enjoy this module and see you in Egypt.